sent it for today. Got a mail day from COMC, a fairly large one. So I'll be splitting this up into two parts as I have done before between the ePack stuff, or at least stuff I think came from ePack, and the stuff that did not. So, all these cards were purchased on comc.com. So, let's begin. There's a lot of stuff in here, a lot of decent stuff too. It's a little better than it usually is, so let's get into it. Where to begin? I'll start off with some of the random stuff. First, only one card from SP Authentic. This is the Bounty Achievement Gold Future Watch of Sean Dursey. A lot better looking than the actual Future Watch. They didn't try to jam name, team name, and position down there. A little spot on these, so much nicer. It's a good looking card. One Team Canada card, Nikhil Thomas, Golden Futures auto. Hopefully he'll play for the Kings. He had a good start to the season in Ontario this year, but then got hurt. It's a cool picture though. It's his gold medal game-winning goal, which is the main reason why I bought that card. Plus it was like $1. These junky Grandeur cards of Byfield. Those are so ugly. A couple of Space Jam cards. LeBron in action and power moves. These are both the green parallels. They're cheap. Can't go wrong with a shiny LeBron. A few platinum cards. One per box retro rainbow. Ovechkin. Beauvillier red prism. And $1.99. That's for the local shows here in Vancouver. A couple of rainbow color wheels that were cheap, just to add to the PC. And another one of these McDavid Best in the World mosaics. Super good looking, super tough. Good looking cards. Yeah, don't see these very often. Centering's not the greatest, but at least on the back, the front looks fine. Whatever. No big deal. Cool. Two cards from Ultimate, two uninspiring, unnotable cards. The Velarde rookie jersey and the Deneau Ultimate signatures. Nothing too crazy there. They're like $1 each. So actually the Velarde was probably under $1. The Deneau was probably $1. Two cards from Chronology, and they're both pretty nice. First one is a Bobby Clark 1 in 100. One of my favorite subsets Upper Deck's ever done. Really nice on-card auto. Hall of Famer out of 100, 79 of 100. Super nice card. Stick stock, good design. On-card autos, always, the ones that have patches seem to always be nice patches. So those are always nice to get. That was like $20 too. It's pretty good. And a Jonathan Quick. A diamond auto. 9. Really good looking card again too. Super nice. Good looking card. This one's for the PC. So to the guy collecting these diamond autos, I think Habs and Hawks PC on Instagram. I'll be keeping this one if you don't already have it. So my apologies. Right, let's go series whatever. Flagship stuff. Just one of these NHL passages. The I guess these are case hits. Don't sell like they're case hits, but Ryan Getzlaf. A couple of these on displays. It's basically Dazzlers 2.0, but they're ePack exclusive. Deneau and Arvidsson. Every now and then these will pop up for really cheap. Speckle foils. So I bought a bunch of them. Some Canucks. Actually, just two Canucks in there for the local shows, and some other ones for team sets. One of these green portraits, ePack exclusive, Toby Bjornfot, actually looks really nice. The green and the gold and the whites. Much nicer than the base and the other parallels, but the ePack greens are actually kind of short printed, so I don't see those too often. A couple of random canvases. Yeah, Superhero Night warm-up jersey. Just a random Jordan Spence Young Gun. Typically, if I'm buying Young Guns for cheap, I'll just flip them, make a few bucks or whatever off of them. Every now and then I'll keep one. Bunch of exclusives. These also pop up for cheap from time to time. Someone will just put up a bunch of them at once, and that was the case with these. Quick out of 100, 100 of 100. Another quick. Now Martinez and Dustin Brown. And one newer one, Corey Perry out of 100. 82 of 100 from Extended. Surprised no one's really ever noticed that the UD exclusives thing there is upside down. It's either ON, a backwards DN, or it's upper deck. But yeah, it's like that on Series 1, Series 2, and Series 3. No one's really noticed it. Silver foil from this year's Series 1, McDavid. These have not flooded as they have in past years. So this is literally the only silver foil I've gotten from this year's Series 1, if I'm not mistaken. So, and he's like $10 on the site. I think I got this one for a few bucks a long time ago now, but yeah, I just didn't request shipment for these for a while. For some of these for a while, this one included, but yeah, I don't know. Same with these. Speckle foil this year. Really nice pixely look to them, but again, they're not flooding. They're not getting as cheap as I like them to be, so we got one of them so far, I think. These haven't flooded. The Freestyles Platinum Green. Never heard of green or platinum being green before, but Freestyles Platinum of Kopitar. These are fairly short print. I don't know how to get them, but they're tough. And they're really nice looking. And that's a good angle. The blues and the details all pop. They're nice. They are nice. That was a set I was thinking of putting together, but then they didn't flood like I thought they would. I don't know what's going on with this year's Series 1. It's not flooding like mad as past years have, but just a random cane insert out of 250. It's probably cheap. These are always fun to get. The record collections. The Ray Bork. This is the gold out of 250. Super good looking cards. I think 97, 98. Upper Deck Basketball retro design. It's nice. It's all matte, foily, and just a unique design. Good looking and very popular too. And two UD game patches. Couturier on a 15. With a nice patch. That was, I don't know why I got that shipped. Probably forgot to reprice it. That's cool anyway. And the Kopitar also out of 15. No, Kempe out of 15. Not Kopitar. Yeah, a bunch of these UD game patches went up for cheap. And I bought a bunch, flipped some. Clearly kept a couple. Let's go into Metal Universe. I picked up a lot of Metal Universe, so I have, not here right now, but I have the full spectrum set, SP and rookies included. I think that's like 250 cards. And two of the Big Men on Ice sets, and one of the amped up sets, along with these. Here's a Neon Icon set. All of however many there are, 20 of them. Same with the ice carvings, all 30 of them. All the rookies, all the stars, and all of that. And all of the retro 97 rookies. These are good. I'll go through these one by one because the background pictures on them this year so much nicer than last year. Because last year was mainly just typical space pictures like this, but this year you got some crazy looking stuff. It's pretty basic so far, but that one's pretty cool looking. And I guess Upper Deck started off with, when they were designing these, all, you know, just generic space pictures, which again are really nice, but got a little crazy towards the end. That one's pretty cool. They all have unique pictures, by the way. None of them repeat. Yeah, you start getting to the weird ones. There's like Holtz with a UFO, Lucas Raymond with a, almost looks like a Star Destroyer. I know it's not, but it's Jarvis with something in the back. There's another UFO sort of thing there. Yeah, Turcotte's boring. You got something going on up there. Sider's being abducted. Another green UFO. This one's really cool in the, I don't know what's going on there. You got some sort of crazy look, but this looks really cool in the purple, which I do have one of here. Yeah, you got the bifield with the Phoenix Lights UFOs. Those triangle looking things. Yeah, look at the Jake Neighbors too. That thing is crazy. Some spaceship engine in the back. Yeah, super cool set. It's the second year I've done that. I only built the one set from last year's metal. It was the 97 retros, but these sets are really cheap to build on COMC, at least when the product's available, because the stuff floods like crazy. Like the Big Men on Ice set, it's like 40 cards. It probably cost me like 10 to 15 bucks to put together. And they sell, the sets sell for like $80 American on eBay, so figured I'll put some of them together, see if they sell at a show or whatever. Now onto the more interesting metal stuff. A lot of these metal X's. So this is the only true pack pulled one I bought. Well, I kept. I bought a bunch of them, but Mark Giordano, I'll just sell it at a show. Kraken seem to be somewhat popular here in Vancouver. But yeah, these are thick stock, kind of acetate. You can see it's layered, so there's an acetate layer over the foil. But they're cool. Case hits, supposedly short print. I don't think they're that short printed, but they're cool. And then there's the achievement versions of them. It's virtually the same thing with just a slightly different picture. You can see condition on some of these are not great, but they're out of $4.99. And they were relatively cheap. Like, they're rookies too, so Raymond's probably like $3. Fine, right? Byfield, Caulfield, I think that was like 10 bucks. Zegras, a couple Siders, a couple Matthews, a couple McDavids, a couple Crosbys, and 3 Ovechkins. So all those are out of $4.99. Really good looking cards, good premium quality to them. Kind of cheap, so there's more of those coming in future COMC Maildays. 2 Planet Metal Golds. I was thinking of putting together a set of these two, but opted not to. But the golds aren't anything super crazy. Not numbered, nothing like that. Not super short print, but they're cool. One Pitter Patter Delorier. Didn't put together this set either. But cool. I have the gold version of that already. And the bifield, an extra bifield base spectrum. So yeah, I put together the full base set, rookies and short print base cards included. One base auto of Deneau. One of these, I know I think I have a couple more of these incoming, but the non-auto versions. Not of Kupari, though. Better players. Yeah, these look okay in person. I wish it was more shiny, but it's a really nice design in the right light. The red and the green and all the blues goes well together. Onto some purples. These got relatively cheap too, so there's a Byfield. You have Phoenix Lights UFOs in the back. It's cool. They're easier to see in person, the background design. That's kind of why I prefer these over like the red and green PMGs, visually of course. But you can see the background a lot better. Because on the green and red PMGs, it's just the color, right? But on these, you get to see all the cool little details in the background. So it's the Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Easier to see in person too. Really stuff going on in the back. I should pick up a Neighbors. Neighbors look so cool in person. It's Kupari just with a standard spacey galaxy background. And a Dawes. And the last metal card is a Jambalaya of Kopitar. I overpaid for this one. I think it was like $37. And I know there are currently ones on COMC for less than 30, less than 25 in fact. So yeah, everyone loves the Jambalayas. They're not as short print as they used to be, or as rare, I don't think, since these are in hobby, retail, and ePack. So, but they're still really cool cards. Can't go wrong with a Jambalaya. Now it's SP Game Used. There's a lot of nice cards in the SP Game Used stuff. And trust me, there's more coming too. This is not the end of the SP Game Used stuff. Whenever I get my next COMC Mailday, there's a whole lot of nice stuff in there too. But yeah, SP Game Used, there's been a lot of cheap stuff going up on the site. And a lot of cheap good stuff too. Not all of this I've kept. This is minus all the DDMs I bought and resold. A whole lot of stuff. So yeah, beauty of COMC. You can just buy a card and reprice it without even having to take possession of it. Just buy it and reprice it right away, or in a week, in a few days. First is this stupid McDavid banner year card. I just got it because it was McDavid and probably like $2. Nothing of much note, it's just a banner, right? Whatever. Rookie sweater is a Byfield out of 249. Nice shiny piece. Again, not super crazy since it's just player worn, right? But SP Game Used. Most of the stuff in it's not game used. Whatever. These two are though. Kane and Suzuki Authentic Fabrics. I probably should have just flipped these on the site, but whatever, I can always send them back. Resubmit them, I mean. Not return them. A Logan Thompson rookie auto. I think I bought like 4 of these and I've repriced 2 or 3 of them. I also had the true base of this out of 36. Bought that for $8 and it's no longer mine. I've resold it. I did keep these true base though, Crosby and McDavid out of 87 and 97. Higher print runs, but obviously really good players I pick up a bunch of stuff of, and very good looking cards. So cool. A few purities. 2 golds out of 150 of McTavish and Lemieux. They're cool. Money's falling all over the place. Yeah, they're the die cuts. They're strange. I don't know. It's a weird insert for the SP Game Used, but they do look quite nice. It'd be cool if they had a jersey version where it was jerseys in the back there, but nope. And a platinum version out of 35 of Byfield. Frameworks, a few of these. The new design of the frameworks are pretty nice. I like them. Svechnikov with the heathered, I think is the term, jersey. Or it's kind of the red mixed in with the darker red. Kind of hard to tell on camera. It's much easier to tell in person, but... And Kane and Solani. I think the Panthers may have just won the game in overtime. Kachuk. I probably should be watching that right now, but oops. A couple of these inked rookie sweaters. Okay. Inked rookie sweaters of New Hook out of 49. Rookie patch auto. I think that was like, I don't know, $12. Same with this. I think this one was 15. This Pod Colson out of 25. Same thing, just shorter printed. This one's definitely coming to a local show. So, yeah, 2 nice RPAs. Of course, not their insert RPAs and stickers, but still good. I picked up some of these. Actually, don't bother redeeming them. I've already redeemed them, but yeah, these are actually really nice redemption cards. They're somewhat thicker stock. And these are mystery redemptions for cards with game used glass pieces from the Lake Tahoe games. So this one is the Sunset version. These would be out of 25. It's a big checklist for these. It could be any player in that checklist. There's no indication on the card of who it would be. And there's no indication on the redemption when you redeem it. It just says mystery redemption. So this is the Sunset out of 25. It'll give me a mystery player out of 25. So SU means Sunset, not the card number of the card I would be getting. And these are the Starscape versions. These are for cards out of 10. Again, some people think this is for Shea Theodore, ST here, but that's Starscape. And clearly both of them are ST. Not Shea Theodore, because every single one says ST. And that's not possible, considering there's more than 10 of those redemptions. Shea Theodore, there'd only be 10 of, but... Yeah, I got 2 of the 10s, and I think I have 3 more of the 25s incoming, so... Those are going to be fun to get from Upper Deck. Hoping for good players. I'll definitely do a video on those when they arrive. 2 Purity autos. Again, for the local shows. Daniel Sedin auto out of 25. 9 of 25. Good looking cards. And this awesome Teemu Selanne. Not the last card in the video, but it's really nice Teemu. Shorter printed one out of 10. That was like $30. Pretty good. Just got to be on COMC at the right time. A lot of my good deals I get looking at recently added cards. That's where I always find the cheap stuff, because obviously someone's going to snag it if it's cheap, right? Not going to sit there forever. So recently added, I just search everything and filter it by recently added cards, and that's where I find my what I would consider good deals anyway. Obviously not everyone's going to agree with me on what's a good deal and what's not, but stuff that I think's a good deal, whether it be for my PC or something I can resell. This is a really cool one. Supreme Sticks of Keller out of 8. A really cool piece. Yeah, carbon fiber texture behind the stick graphics. Pretty crazy on this one. But yeah, good design. Fantastic jersey. I need an Imama one of those. White ones. For his game used. Really cool. I think that was like $20. It's pretty good. I haven't had much luck with the Supremes yet for this year's SB game used. I have an ever-growing collection of Supremes for some reason. I did get a a Subban for $15 with not the nicest patch in the world, but it's just like, whatever. I'll buy it. This is cool. Miro Heiskanen, this is the base green 1/1 tag auto. It's cool. 1/1. I do believe there's a couple of Heiskanen collectors. Heiskanen, I don't know. I know he's good. I know who he is, but I do believe there's a couple locally. Every time I've brought a Heiskanen card to this show, it's sold. No matter what it is. Whether it be low end or high end, so yeah, this one's coming to me locally at a show. I'll go with this one first. This it's in a one touch. It's the only thing I can fit it in. This very heavy, very thick Sean Couturier Lake Tahoe puck. It's behind the acetate there, but it's a piece of the game used puck from the Lake Tahoe game. Out of 6. Good looking card. It's that. Super heavy. That was $20. I thought that was okay. Some of these are weird. Some of like the specialty game short prints, some of them don't sell at all. And some of them sell really well. I figured that the pucks are pretty tough to pull. So, yeah, why not? And I think it's a cool card anyway. I might just hold on to it. And the last card, I'm certainly not holding on to this. Matthews, tonight's lineup. 1/1. So these cards sell fairly well to tonight's lineup. Of course, they are the lineup sheet cards. This one is from the Oilers-Leafs game from March 9th, 2019. And the Leafs won 3-2 in Edmonton. So all it is just the lineup sheet, pretty much just cut up. But yeah, each player only has one copy, of course. So this is the Austin Matthews 1/1, and these sell fairly well. Even like obviously it's kind of a strange one. It's possibly Matthews' strangest 1/1 ever, but hey, it's a Matthews 1/1 technically. So I think I got it for a good deal. I'm gonna definitely resell this one. I do know some people locally who may want it, so that'd be ideal. I'm not an eBay seller. I just sell on COMC and occasionally through Instagram, but and shows, of course, and shows. We'll see. But yeah, that is it. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Keep an eye out for my non-ePack purchases coming soon. That's it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.